All right, so I am doing a little weather after dark, a little different tonight. We're 100% seeing the aurora borealis here in Texas. I know most locations across the South are seeing it, and first time in my life, I have finally seen the aurora borealis. Now to see it, and it's visible right now. You really need to be out away from the city lights. The darker it is, the better. But if you're just kind of away from the lights themselves, you can still see it. I can faintly see it with my naked eyes, but when you take your camera, what you have to do is you just take your camera on your phone, point it to the north, and expose it for about 3 seconds, and you'll really be able to see it nicely. I've got some decent pictures at my house. Like I say, you could kind of right there to the north. It's not like on the it's kind of like right up here. You could see the red outline, and I think if I was like completely dark in the country, I could probably see it even better. But I've got some good pictures here, and I'll share them with you here in just a moment as I get them loaded in. But I did want to get on here and talk about we have what's called a rare G5. This is the most intense, and I'll admit I'm not an expert when it comes to these things. I'm not. I don't know much about the aurora borealis. I've just learned a little bit about it as of late, kind of about like you have probably, or what little that I've been showing you and teaching you. So we have what's called a G5 geomagnetic storm, which is the most intense. They say it's really, really rare for this to happen. And that's why we're seeing the aurora borealis tonight. Big solar flares, the solar winds, and it has to do with the the Earth magnetic pull, and that's kind of how it all plays out there. So let me know if you have seen the Northern Lights yourself. I'm gonna try to pull some pictures in here. Give me a moment. I'm trying to upload them here at the second. I'll tell you what. Darren Beaver up there in Oklahoma. Oh boy, he's taking some incredible pictures here. So let's start here. Let's see if I can find a way to put this on. So here's my first one. If you look up here in the corner, let's break this over to the right a little bit. If you can see that kind of above where the, yeah, I don't have a way to make it any bigger, but you can see that one there. That was the one I took here at the station. You can see that's on my camera. Now, again, I can see it with my eyes, but it's not as good as that there. This is one from Darren Beaver here. I wish I could make it a little bit bigger, but there's one from Darren Beaver. Let's see if I can. There's no way to make it bigger though. I probably could. Let me see here. Remember, I'm doing this. This is new. Let's try it here. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Image. There we go. So let's try to pull in. This is one from Darren Beaver. Check this one out here. So that's a really good one, and he's got a good camera to get the exposure shot, and that's really, really nice there. So great picture by Darren Beaver. Here's another one from up around the City View area. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger here too. Give me a second here. Like I say, I'm playing around with all this stuff here. So this is a lot of this is new stuff that I'm playing around with. So give me a moment. Well, I don't know how to make it. I don't know how to put to change this. Maybe let me do it here. Maybe. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know how to do all this. This like I said, this is all really new. Maybe this is it here. Here's one up from around City View. If it pops in, yeah, there it is. There, that's up from around City View. That's a really nice picture. You can see the reds and the greens even showing up in this one here. Well, that's just some incredible stuff. I didn't think I'd ever in my lifetime see the aurora borealis this far to the south, but it is on full display tonight. So if you want to see it, again, you can see it. I think it's something you could definitely see right now if you want to. Like I say, you got to go and look outside. If you're inside the city, it's going to be you probably won't see it. There's too many lights around you. But if you can get just outside of the city, and the darker it is, the better it is. The better you're going to see it. So look, you have to kind of look right up there to the northeast. That's where it's at. Is right in those areas. There's another one from Darren Beaver there. Just some fantastic pictures that's being taken, and this is a good one. Now, if you want to see it, I think it'll be with us. Remember, it's not going to always be there. It's kind of there in waves. It'll be off and on. I think until about 2 a.m. this morning. I think that's what I've read, about 2 a.m. But Yeah, very impressive. I don't know that we'll get to G5 tomorrow night, but I think it's another G4 watch. So they won't be as bright tomorrow night, but they could be. So I'll update that again tomorrow. But let's see if we can go through some more pictures here maybe. Let's see if I can pull this one in here. Give me a second. I'm just trying to pull some pictures in. And again, this is the one I took at the station. That's it right there. See, that's so at the station we got more lights, but that's my camera being exposed by 3 seconds. So you can see it there, and it's also to the left. You know, you can't see it here, but it's also to the left there too. So yeah, some really awesome stuff. A friend of mine in Starkville, Mississippi, he messaged me, and he's got some good. He actually got green in his, so this is a really good one on display out there now. But of course, Cameron Lindsay's missing out. So Darren Beaver, who was seeing it earlier with his eyes, say he can't see it anymore. So apparently it's, like I say, it's going to kind of come and go in waves. It'll be there for a little bit, and then it may be really bright this second, and then the next minute it may not be as bright. So, so let's see here. Yeah, and Darren says it's a photo shoot he'll never forget. Darren's always taking some great pictures, and he got some good ones tonight. And of course, it started off kind of blah, and then it really picked up. Really got going. I saw it earlier this evening, probably around a little after sunset there, about 8 o'clock, and then but I really saw it at 9. So let's see if and again, I don't know a whole lot about this stuff. I mean, I'm even looking at pictures up in New York, and what we're seeing here is just as good as what they're seeing up there. So, but let me see if there's anything. I'm looking at Twitter here. So, of course, it's not Twitter. I guess it's X. But it's it's if you can kind of get through it and get through the political mumbo jumbo on here. I'm seeing one from Oklahoma City that's just as good as here. It's not any better than here. Let's see here. Here's one from Aurora. I don't know where that one's from. I've been on my Facebook page. I bet I got some really good ones. Okay, let me go back here. Yeah, I'm seeing some really good North Texas weather. Putting out some good ones there from Wise County. I think that's Max Velocity, if I'm thinking correctly. Boy, Matt Bailey got a credible one from South Dakota. He's got a friend of his in South Dakota, man. And now that is awesome there. That's awesome. I'll try to pull that one in here too here in a second. Give me a second. These days you don't know what's real and what's not because of AI, but these are real images. I mean, this isn't fake. This is it looks like something it's just like heaven is what it looks. It looks like something you'd imagine you'd see in heaven. So, of course, a lot of people have gotten some pictures, but they're not as good as others. So let me see if I can get a picture in here. Let me see if I can get this one here from South Dakota here. This is a good one. This is again, this is from South Dakota. That's not a good one. Let me get that. There's a better one than that. Let me get the better one here showing up. Let me get it. Give me a second here. I don't want that. Give me this one here. Image. Here's a better one, a little smoother. Yeah, that looks good. That's South Dakota. You can see the light greens and whites in there with that one. Of course, we're not getting it that good here. Remember, we're way far to the south, but if you are up north tonight, boy, you are getting it. I think my favorite one that I took anyway is this one's taken by me, by yours truly. I believe this is the one. But I like this one. This was my favorite one I took anyway. But again, if I'd have been darker, I probably would have seen it even brighter and better. And that's coming with exposure 3 seconds on my phone. So that's how you kind of have to do it. So, all right, let me see if any of you guys have gotten, if any of you guys out there have gotten see if we gotten picture. So let me see here. So where should I send my picture to? Just send it to me on my Facebook page and Messenger there, and I'll get it. Yeah, you should be able to, but in Decatur, Chris, but you've got to remember, kind of get away from the city lights a little bit if you can. That's your best bet. Get away from the city lights and just look north. I mean, it's not on the horizon. It's actually kind of almost overhead. It isn't quite overhead. It's kind of like in between the horizon and overhead. So, Yep, that's what I'm seeing. I see that same thing here too. So I see Joy has. I can't click on things here. Let's see if I can hide the chat overlay there. No. Yep. So I mean, this is. I just sent a DM. Good pictures from Knox City. I gotta get those in a second, and we'll look at them. Yeah, just send what you got in a messenger here, and we'll look at them. I can't guarantee I'll get every one of them shown, but I'll try. Just what you're seeing. This is the second time this year we've seen them. We saw them back, I think, in May. I couldn't see them because that one was just it was kind of brief. But this one is much better and longer lasting. So, all right, I'm gonna go here and see what I got them up in my inbox here on Facebook. So let me go with that. Oh wow, man, Todd Rasmussen has got a good one too from Ardmore. About 9:21, you can see it the naked eye. Yep, that's about when I could see mine too. So I've got a lot of pictures here on Facebook, looks like. So I'm going to try to go through these while we're live here and talk about them some. So it looks like Tracy Pollard sent me a good one. I'll try to show hers. Let's put Tracy down. Tracy Pollard. All right. Let's see. Here is some good ones from Claire Zimmerman. See, she took this one in her neighborhood, and you can see it real good from there too. So I'll show them in just a second here. Give me a second. I'm just trying to save them here. I got so many, as you can imagine. I got so many of them here. See, Becca's taking one. Becca's got some good ones there. See, Annie Wolf. Oh boy, Annie's got a really good one from Henrietta. Geez, this is a great one here. So I'm gonna save this one here. I'm gonna show it here in a second. All right. So I know we've got a whole bunch of them here. I'm trying to get them saying, oh, there's another good one from Knox City. Oh wow, man, Knox City's a good one too. Timothy sent a good one. So give me a second. We're going to show all these in just a minute. So just give me a minute. Corey, you sent a good one. Of course, Cameron is not where he can see all this. He missed out on it. And there's a good one from Decatur tonight. This is from Chris Barrows. Hippie Beach. Oh boy, that's some good ones from Hippie Beach at Lake Arrowhead tonight. Goodness gracious, that's a good one there. That was from Matthew Price. Give me a second. I'm going to show them here in a minute. I'm trying to go through all these and trying to share. Justin Gooley sent me a good one. Yeah, there's some from Bowie, but there's a lot of cloud cover over those, so I'm not going to show that one. Yeah, the one from Reagan Johnston, it's barely can see it. We got better ones than that. And then there's a pretty halo over the moon there. So, all right, so let's show these now. All right, I know you want to see them, so let's show them. All right, so I'm going to go back to my graphic page. And remember, that's the one that I took a little bit ago. So let's show some more pictures here. This is Tracy Pollard. This is from her neighborhood. Pretty nice picture there. That's here in Wichita. So that's Tracy Pollard, I believe. So this is Timothy White. This is a good one. This is from Knox City. Timothy, that's a really cool right there. That's a great picture. Some clouds in the background. You can see the stars and the nice red. That's a good, nice, bright burst there. That's a good, bright aurora borealis there. So I'll try to show them, Charlie, if they're on my if they're on my inbox, I'll show them. And on Facebook that is. So let's see here. These are just the ones that I've saved. This is from Matthew Price. This is a pretty good one too. I think that one's from Henrietta maybe, but you can see some greens in that one there too, along with those are really strong auroras. I wish we could see these like super bright overhead with like the naked eye. That would be great. Here's Annie Wolf Sims. This is the one from Henrietta. That's a pretty good one. You can see the greens in there. Those are some really good auroras there. And like I say, I don't know a lot about aurora borealis. I'm a meteorologist. I'm not an astronomer, but I am learning. There's some good ones from Chris Barrows. Yeah, I know Henrietta, but see, Henrietta's away from the city lights. That was some great ones, great pictures there tonight. Here's Claire Zimmerman. This is her neighborhood. I mean, you can even see them in the neighborhood there. It's really cool. Let's see what else. Here's some Corey Davis. Some good bright red there showing up. Here's one from South Dakota tonight. This is a good one. That's a good one. So let me see what else we got here in my inbox here. See if there's anything. So this is Debbie. Oh, Debbie's got a good one here. All right, so I'm going to show Debbie Craver here in just a second. Debbie. Sorry, I'm putting your names in so I don't forget, so I can give you credit. And Kershawana Anderson. Not bad. Let's see, Joshua Ferguson's got some good ones, y'all. I'm about to show those in a minute. I'm not sure where Joshua took these from, but man, those are good. I'm gonna show one. He had a really pretty one here. So, all right, so I'm gonna show you these now. All right, this is Joshua Ferguson. Watch this one. This is really cool here. All right, so this is Joshua Ferguson. That's a pretty good one. That's a good shot there, too. You can see the purples and the reds there and a little green mixed in. That's really good. So, you know, a lot of them looked similar, but now here's Debbie Craver. This is a good one, too. Yeah, pretty good. You can see there's clouds there. That cloud cover may be hurting it, but the cloud cover actually makes it look a little bit cooler, in my opinion. They look pretty. That's pretty good colors there. So, yeah, I got yours, Joshua. I was just showing you guys some really good ones. Yes, Clay County out in Dean had some good ones. Yes, they did, Kershawana. I'm saying your name wrong. I know I am. Here's a good one from Chayton Humble. Wow, this is a good one. Let me show you this one here. Show you this one here. No filter, and last two are done with no filter. So this is no filter here, I think is what she's saying here. So let's look at this here and see. So I don't want to do screen share. I want to do image. I guess it could do probably be faster to do screen share, I bet. Where's hers at? Shaking. That's pretty cool there, though. Pretty cool. Looks good. I love it. I love that you guys are sending me these pictures, too. Hopper, Oklahoma. Really pretty stuff. Oh, boy. This is some really pretty ones from Cindy Mayfield in Hooper, Oklahoma. I got so many of them on here. You know, and I know a lot of them are the same, look similar. But you know what? I'll tell you what, man. I'm like a kid in a candy store here. This is so cool to me. It's on my bucket list. Of course, this is not the kind of aurora that, you know, I'd really love to see. Like when you can go and just stand outside and they're overhead and you're sitting there doing all of those funny, those cool dance moves and whatnot overhead. But at least for this part of the world, it's really cool to be able to see this, at least some, even though I know it's not like something you can see with your, you know, not spectacular colors you're seeing with your visible eye, but still, you know, we just don't even see these. I see the northern lights deep into the south is really pretty freaking cool, y'all. Pretty freaking cool. So I'm loving every minute. I'm trying to show some on TV tonight, but I got so many of them. There's just no way that I can show them all. Yeah, Rebecca's got some pretty ones. I love them. Thank you, Wichita, Devin Moreno. This is a pretty one here. He's got some. You can see the greens. I mean, I was thinking that, you know, it's something to just see the reds and the pinks. That's what we saw back in May. But to be able to see the green showing up in there too that's really something special. This is from Devin. That's pretty cool. You can see the greens in there too. You know, it's kind of mixing in with those colors. So good forecast tonight on these northern lights. Thank you, Reagan, for sending those too. Matter of fact, thank you again, all of you guys, for sending them up. They're all great. All of them are great. None of them are bad. Just just so many of them. I just can't show them all, but there's some good ones here. There's some, all of them are good. Like I say. Oh boy, Melissa Lynn. So Melissa, are you here in Wichita? Man, you got some really cool purples, man. That's awesome. Yeah, look at this. I'm about to show Melissa Lynn. This is really cool. These are a little bit different. These are these got some purples on them that look really cool here. This is, let me find. Here's one of them. This is Melissa Lynn. She's got another one here. To me, it's a little bit better than that one. Let me see if I can find it. I've got so many of them, as you can imagine, saved here. There it is. This looks really cool. This almost looks like something you'd see at Halloween. You just need some pumpkins and stuff over here, but that's really cool. That's from Melissa Lynn. That's really awesome there. From Salisbury. Oh, Salisbury, Maryland. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it then. But that's really pretty though. Really cool. Yep, I see that, Cindy. Cindy's got some pretty pictures from the Hooper, Oklahoma area. Really great looking pictures there. Thank you again for everybody that shared. It has been really cool, Rebecca. I've really enjoyed seeing this myself. And the thing is, it's not over. It comes and goes in waves. And it looked like there was a really good burst between about 9 and 9:30, when you could almost see it with you could really kind of make it out and see the blob with your eye, especially if you're kind of away from the lights. I would think it'll be at least kind of coming and going between now and probably about 2-3 a.m. in the morning. So you may go out there this hour and they're real bright. My advice is, if you start seeing them post on Facebook or Twitter, then go out then, because that's when you know they're really bright out. So and again, they'll be possible again tomorrow night too. So it's not just tonight, it's just tomorrow night. But I don't know that tomorrow night will be as good as tonight, but it certainly is possible. All right, well, I got to get you ready for the newscast. Thank you once again for sending me these awesome pictures. I love them very much. I love you guys very much. Thank you very much. And I'll have more updates on these aurora borealis tonight here on the news, and we'll do it again tomorrow. And